This is the Around Town podcast. We go around and talk to people that are influencers, people that are actually helping people around the community, as well as interviewing some of our business partners as well. Today, our guest is Stephanie with Hope Women's Center, right?
Yes, that's
Hope,
correct.
Hope
Hope
Women's
Women's
Center.
Center.
All right. Now, Kathy, what is Hope Women's Center?
So we are a trauma-informed, faith-based care center. We serve all of Arizona through 5 centers, and then we have what we call Hope on the Road communities. So we are throughout different areas. We provide material and support for women in any life difficult situations. That could be domestic violence, grief. They're overwhelmed with parenting. Maybe we've seen some grandmas come in, they're raising their grandchildren in a different stage of life. We've had women just out of incarceration come in. Basically, we're just a safe community for these ladies as they're taking classes, job coaching, mentoring, any of those activities we have for them. They're earning points. All of our services are free and confidential for the ladies, but they are earning points as they're investing in themselves, and then they can use those points for utility assistance, gas cards, diapers, food, clothing, toiletries, those types of things.
All right. Thank you. We do have a live audience, so if any of you have any questions for Stephanie, by all means, raise your hand and you can ask a question. My first question to you is that why did you start this, or why did you begin this? What prompted you to start this?
Yeah, so I fell into it. Hope Women's Center has been around for 40 years. We started as a pregnancy center in Apache Junction, and the one here in Maricopa was a pregnancy center about a decade ago. Our struggle was you're handing a woman diapers or formula, right? And there's so much more going on in her life. And so that worked for a couple years, and then the pregnancy center closed. And there's a lady named Vanessa. She's still here, and she still is at Hope. She got connected to Hope Women's Center, and so that pregnancy center in Maricopa turned into Hope Women's Center. I started there as a volunteer. I had over 700 volunteer hours before they finally were like, do you want to work here? And so I ended up just as a program support coordinator, and then eventually now I'm the center manager there in Maricopa.
All right. It's wonderful to welcome you as our new nonprofit here for Send Card Club, where we get together and our main focus is to help our nonprofits. That's our first primary focus to do. You'll notice in our live audience, we do have a donation jar if you want to pass that around and to assist Stephanie and the Hope Women's Center.
Hello, my name is Katie Lambert. I'm the owner of Rain Health and Wealth, and we are a health insurance and life insurance agency. So we do all things health insurance, life insurance, retirement planning, and we help educate and strategize for you. So we kick butt at saving money and making sure that you guys are taken care of.
I would appreciate that. And also, could you just tell us, give me one success story that you've seen through Hope Women's Center?
Yeah, we have a couple recent ones. Can I share a few?
Oh,
I'd
yeah,
like to
go
share a
right
few.
ahead.
Yeah. One of our most recent ones, we had a young female come in. She had just started school in an online program, and then she found out she was pregnant. With no support, her family was back in Ohio, and so she came into Hope Women's Center, and they get free child care while they're there during the day. And so just with some support, she found a safe community. There was a group of moms, and basically they just supported one another through all of their struggles, and they found free babysitting and those types of services they could make that community with. She got to her last semester. It was a program where you have to have clinical hours and things for. And so she actually moved back just so she had some physical support from her family for the last semester. And she just graduated the University of Cincinnati as a single mom. That's a big deal. And then we've had some ladies gain citizenship. We have citizenship classes for them. And so we've had some recent ladies get their citizen status. And one of my other favorite stories was a lady just out of incarceration, and she showed up at Hope in the same clothes that she went to jail in a decade ago. And so she was able to, we call it a boutique, it's a fancy name for their shopping place, but she came out with a dress and a purse, and she just was able to get her femininity back that you lose when you're incarcerated. And so every time we saw her, she just was dolled up in makeup and the whole thing. And so she's recently moved on. She got an apartment, a job and stuff in Yuma, so she's a little bit far away from us now. But yeah, and those are just 3. I've been there for years, and there's just so many things work there because 90% of what we do there is done by volunteers. So I've even seen him work through volunteers that come there. We've had a recent military mom show up, just devastated that her son is leaving. Guess who volunteers there? I myself am a military mom, but there's 2 other military moms there. So now we're creating a safe community for our volunteers that are there. So it's just really neat to see all those stories knitted together in that facility. Yeah.
Stephanie, it's wonderful to have you part of the Sin Card Club and everybody that's not only here, but for those people that are watching right now, how can they get in touch with you if they want to support you at Hope Women's Center?
Yeah, you can go online. It's Hope Women's Center. It's in women with an S on the end. So Hope, WOMENS, center.org. We also have a Facebook page, and they are by site. So Hope Women's Center has our main centers in Phoenix, right, because that's the bigger one. But we do have our own page here in Maricopa. And there's all kinds of things. Like I said, there's 90% is done by volunteers. So we're always looking for volunteers. We do accept donations as well. Everything in our boutique has landed on our porch. So everything that we supply to these ladies is donated through them or through the porch, through the community. So it's for the women to know too that they're supported by their local community is huge for them.
All right, wonderful. Let's hear it for Hope Women's Center.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you. And we have a question for you. Go ahead. Question?
Yeah.
What are the hours?
Hours. Yes, we're there Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Great question. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any
And-
other questions? We're good? All right.
Yeah.
Stephanie, thank you. Oh, we got
Yeah.
one here. Yeah, thank you.
Do you provide any type of financial or budgeting type of counseling?
Yeah, how we engage them in community, because when women or anyone, when you're in a difficult situation, what do you want to do? You want to isolate most of the time, right? And so that's what our centers aim to provide is a safe community for these ladies. And we do that through classes. And so those could be financial classes, gardening classes, boundary, safe people, parenting, rise above abuse. We've got a whole plethora of classes. Some are faith-based, like Bible study classes, cooking, baking, what happens over food when you start to break bread with one another, right? And so sometimes I open the door in there and I think they're supposed to be talking about mac and cheese, but there's a conversation happening that's so deep. They have opportunities. Everything there is voluntary. I will say we do make them take 2 financial classes a year if they use our utility assistance program. But other than that, they don't have to take classes on Monday for Tuesday or take this one before that one. It's up to them what they choose to do with us.
I'm going to impersonate a reporter in Washington. A follow-up question. Do you have somebody teaching those classes currently?
The financial one, we don't in
now you do.
Maricopa. Yeah.
Now you do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much,
Yeah,
sir. We
yeah.
appreciate that. That's
Yay.
awesome. Yeah, see what happens? Yeah. Again, that is hopewomenscenter.org. Hope Women's Center. You can also find them on Facebook as well.
Yep.
Stephanie.
And my name is Stephanie. Our email addresses are pretty simple. It's Stephanie, STEPHANIE, at hopewomenscenter.org if you want to email me.
Stephanie, are you ready to play Sin for the first time?
I'm going to try. Apparently, I've been taught by some winners, and my last name's Winner, so I'm hoping that gives me an upper hand.
I don't know if that fares well with Keita because she wants to be the winner. No.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
She was teaching me some strategies,
Yeah.
so maybe she taught me just enough.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us
Thank you.
around town. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Luis. I'm owner of AC Quality Plumbing. We specialize in residential plumbing. We're based out of Maricopa. If you need any help with any plumbing issues, give us a call. We do water heaters, water softeners, reverse osmosis, faucets, leaks. We do anything that has to do with plumbing, residential. Give us a call at 480-415-3507. Thank you.